afternoon. My name is Melissa Dagley, and I am the Executive Director for the Center for Initiatives in STEM. And I have the opportunity to talk to you today about some of the great success initiatives that we have here to help our students be successful during their time in the College of Engineering and Computer Science. And so quickly, I'm going to go over the Excel Compass program, our Math Launch program, talk a little bit about mentoring, and then some other programs that we have available at the university. The Excel Compass program really is about bringing together students, faculty around their disciplines, creating a smaller learning community within our much larger university here at Central Florida. We do this by helping the students to be successful in their STEM degrees. To let you know a little bit about the two different programs, Excel is for students who are 100% positive of their major. I know that I want to be a fill in the blank, whether it be mechanical engineering, computer science, environmental engineering. But you know with 100% certainty that this is the major that you've chosen. The Compass program is for students who are undecided in what they want to study. Now, this could be anywhere on the spectrum of undecided. One direction where you have no clue in the world what you want to do. The other direction where you know you want to do engineering, but you're not really sure which one, or somewhere in the middle where you may be choosing between, let's say, computer science and a passion for music. We're going to work with you during your first semester in our STEM Explorations class in order to help you make a decision on the major, preferably STEM, that you want to pursue while at UCF. You can quickly see here all of the different majors within the university that we cover. And so there are some outside of the College of Engineering and Computer Science in the College of Sciences and College of Medicine as well. Within our program, we've had almost 7,000 students participate since Excel started in 2006. But what makes our program work is not particularly what I do as the director or what our staff do, but really the fact that this has been a program supported by all levels at the university since its inception. When we originally started this program, the provost, who is second in charge at the university, was the one that was overseeing the project and how it was implemented. They've continued to be a part of what we've been doing since that time. In addition to all of the different administrators and offices that are involved in the program, we also have a real commitment from our faculty. We have about 20 faculty that teach in our math classes, in our STEM seminar, in our STEM explorations career planning. But really, it's the 120 faculty who work with our students in undergraduate research as mentors who continue to come back year after year to support the students that really make the difference with our program. So let me talk to you a little bit about some of the activities that we do within Excel Compass. As I mentioned, we have a common course that students take in their first semester. If you are Excel, you take STEM Seminar, which is a 1 credit hour course. If you're Compass, you take our STEM Explorations Career Planning, which is going to help in the decision-making process. The STEM Seminar course is really set up to take you to the next level as a STEM professional. You're going to be learning all of these technical skills, but we want to make sure that you have those leadership, communication, and organization skills to go along with it in order to be successful at the university and in your career as a STEM professional. As part of Excel, you have common math courses that you take with our program. That is one of the requirements of the Excel Compass program, is that you take your math with us in the first year, fall and spring semester, based on which math courses you actually need. Those math courses are made up of only students within the Excel Compass program. We handpick the faculty, the teaching assistants, and the undergraduate learning assistants that work with those classes. Because some of those classes can be large, like our calculus one, which is about 250 students, we also have recitation sessions that are part of this. And these classes are capped at 49, and this is really where you're going to get some of that one-on-one experience with your faculty and your teaching assistant. And so it makes, again, for that smaller environment at the institution. Those math classes and our STEM seminar and career planning classes are taught by our graduate student mentors. Those same student mentors, undergraduate learning assistants, and tutors actually work in our Excel Compass Center, which is a space in the heart of campus that is specifically for our students. And we provide about 65 hours where you will be able to find someone that can assist you with math or some of your science, engineering, or computer science courses. We also have the opportunity, if you are interested, to participate in our living learning community. And that's a block housing type of activity. And so this is in Nike 103. It's part of Academic Village. It's closely located to the Rec and Wellness Center and the pool on campus. And so students really like that area. That's where most of our first time in college students actually live when they come to campus. And you can be blocked together in Nike 103 with other students like yourself. Now, I will tell you this is a shared living space. This is not a private room. So you have to understand and be willing to know that you're going to be living with someone and sharing a suite. We do this for a couple of reasons. One, because we think it's a great opportunity to get to know people as you come to campus. If you're living with people and people like yourself, maybe taking the same classes. But two, it's also cost effective. It's not the most expensive housing on campus. It's not the cheapest housing on campus. It's newer housing, and students really like the area of campus where this is located. And we want everyone that's interested to be able to take advantage. We also offer advising and coaching for our students. In addition to myself, we have 3 academic success coaches that work with the Excel program. We liaise with your academic success coaches in the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Just a little background about myself. I was the director of academic affairs for the College of Engineering and Computer Science for 10 years before starting the Center for Initiatives in STEM. And so I know a little bit of something about the majors. And we can make sure that you are doing what you need to be doing in the first 2 years of college to really prep you to be on track in your major moving forward. We also offer a lot of peer assistance. We have peer coaches, and we have multiple mentoring programs. We have mentoring for our Compass students in their first semester while they're taking the STEM Explorations class. We have the Girls Excelling in Math and Science mentoring program for our first year students. And we have the Living Learning Community mentors that work with those students who choose to live in the block housing. During your second year, you have the opportunity to participate in undergraduate research. Not everyone takes advantage of this, as it may not be critical for your major, but it does provide you with some great experience, especially in the technical areas in your major, and maybe you use that as a springboard for an internship later in your program. And of course, we make sure that we have some social activities, so we have some fun along the way as well. The national STEM graduation rate is 45%. That means of all the students that begin in a STEM major, only 45% of them graduate in that STEM major. What you can see here is the story of Excel. Excel is in yellow, and the gray are other like students at the University of Central Florida. So these are students who have the same SAT, ACT scores, the same GPAs from high school, and are in the same majors and taking some of the same math classes. What this shows you is, one, that Excel has consistently outperformed the national average in STEM graduation since the inception of the program. What it will also show you is that we are outperforming the other students at UCF in our STEM graduation. Specifically, you can see that we've had a 47% increase in STEM graduation over the other UCF populations. You'll notice this data ends in 2016. That was the end of the Compass grant. We're still collecting this data, and we'll be updating this information every year. But this is 6-year graduation data that we're looking at. And so we end in the 2016 when the Compass grant ended. We've had slightly over 1,100 students who have participated in our second year undergraduate research experience. Typically, this is a paid experience. We've had support from our industry partners, most recently Duke Energy and Northrop Grumman, and then we also have support from the university as well for these small incentive stipends. For us, though, it's really about the students. That's why we're all here. And so I want to talk about just a few of our recent graduates that have really done a great job with our program and are being a real success out in the workforce at this time. Christine was a biology major. She actually participated with us as a learning assistant in our math courses. Most biology students don't really like math, so the fact that she decided to take this on as her challenge was something that I thought was a really great opportunity for her. And she ended up completing a math minor along the way. But she also served as a graduate student as a mentor in our program as well. Jasmine Manriquez is an industrial engineering graduate. She actually took a different pathway. She participated in our mentoring programs. She was a GEMS mentor, a Compass mentor. She was the president for the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, and she participated in study abroad. Most recently, Jasmine has come back and served as a industry mentor in our WISE mentoring program, helping our upper division students acclimating into the workforce. Lubinsky Bain was an aerospace engineering major. He actually was a learning assistant with our math courses as well. But the thing that makes Lubinsky unique is the fact that he earned 2 national fellowships as part of his academic career here in the College of Engineering and Computer Science. And Lubinsky's out living his dream, flying planes, and occasionally comes back to see us on campus and speaks with our STEM seminar class. We're proud of all of the students that are part of our program. So who should apply? A high school senior, of course, or transfer student, an interest in STEM, that you like math and science or good in math and science. The SAT and ACT math scores aren't as critical to us, but this does provide a little minimum here for you to be looking at. What we're really more concerned about is the fact that you're college algebra ready and able to move forward in your mathematics. Of course, if you're undecided or have any indecision in your major, then Compass is the best choice for you. And of course, you have to be admitted to the University of Central Florida, which we are excited that you have been. Our deadline to apply is May 1. And for all of our summer and fall applicants, you can apply on either of the websites, compass.ucf.edu or excel.ucf.edu. And if you continue to have questions about our programs, you're welcome to email us and we will answer those for you. Another program that we started offering about 3 years ago is the Math Launch program. So I want to talk a little bit about who it's for and how do you qualify. The reality is that any student who is not calculus ready will automatically be placed into the Math Launch program. And so this is calculus ready by your starting term. And so if that's fall semester, your first full semester is fall semester, then that will be fall. If the first full semester was spring, then that would be spring. And if you're not calculus ready by that time, we offer you the opportunity to come and participate in the Math Launch program. What this allows you to do is it gives you the opportunity to do up to 3 to 4 of the math prerequisites for calculus in one semester. This is a great opportunity for you because obviously, normally it would take like 4 semesters to do these courses. The prerequisites for calculus are, if you start at the beginning, intermediate algebra, college algebra, pre-calc algebra, and trigonometry. And so you can see immediately that that would be 4 semesters of coursework before you would ever get to Calculus 1. Instead, we've taken these courses, we've put them in 4 to 6 week modules, which is completely doable. If a student starts in a summer B class, it's a 6-week class. So we know that you can do this math material in this 6-week time frame. We've created the class so that you can do one of the prerequisites, move immediately into the second and the third if needed. If you only need 1 or 2, then you just do those 1 or 2 and you become calculus ready by your next term. One of the things that we're piloting this semester and we'll be offering to all students in the fall semester is the opportunity to, if you only need pre-calc or trig in your first semester, and then you would be eligible for calculus. If you finish those in the first 4 weeks of class, then we will place you into our Math Launch Calculus class, which you will be able to do in the remaining 12 weeks of the semester. This means that by the end of your first fall full semester, you should be completed with the Calculus 1 and be completely on track in your major starting in Calculus 2 in the spring semester. Lots of people will ask the question, can you really do that? Can you do 2, 3, or 4 classes in one semester? The answer is absolutely. The fall of 23 and fall of 24, 64% of the students actually became calculus ready. We had over 1,000 students in the program in fall of 24. And again, 64% of those became calculus ready. So it is easy to do. For me, the real data that we want to look at is the pass rates. So if you were sitting in a regular class, a regular college algebra class, and you start that class and you finish that class with a passing grade, we'll call that the pass rate. In Math Launch, for our students, the Math Launch pass rate for their individual classes is 93%. That means if those students had been sitting in just a standard class, the pass rate would have been 93% for that standard class. For most of these people, they did not only one class, but multiple classes in order to advance themselves. So that's a real benefit for the program. Additionally, more important to me is the fact that we had an 85% calculus pass rate. What this means is not only did the students learn the material in the abbreviated period of time, but they maintained that knowledge and were able to pass the calculus class in the next semester. The department pass rate on campus is about 82 to 83%. And so we know that we are maintaining, we're not harming students in any way, and we're moving them forward in that calculus knowledge. And that's what's important to us. In addition to the Excel Compass and Math Launch programs, we also offer a lot of mentoring and coaching programs on campus. We have our WISE mentoring and GEMS mentoring, which are part of the Excel Compass program. We've been able to expand that to WeSTEM mentoring for the entire College of Engineering and Computer Science. We have peer coaching on campus, which comes in a number of different formats, whether that be for Excel or be in high impact practices or working with advocates. There are lots of peer coaching programs. And then, of course, within the college, we have Eli Squared, which is the Engineering Leadership and Innovation Institute, where they do mentoring as well. The final two things that I want to talk about are the Burnett Honors College. Most everyone knows about that, but it's a great opportunity for those that qualify. And we also have LEARN, which is Learning Environment and Academic Research Network. For any student that is interested in doing research, this is a great opportunity because you can be doing research in your first semester at the University of Central Florida. So this program takes about 40 students a year. If you're interested, I encourage you to check it out. And again, the program is called LEARN. The last thing I'll just mention quickly is we also have SARC, which is the Student Academic Resource Center that is located in the College of Engineering and Computer Science, and they provide upper division tutoring and supplemental instruction for some of our 3,000 level courses within the college. At that point, I'm done. Please feel free to email us if you have any questions. Have a great day.